Welcome to the Legend League Finals. This is the final day in our tournament, so let's check out the competition. First, you have Onion, who's been going crazy racing this season. Next, you have It's Pickles, who has also been trying to win this season. Followed by the ExternalCrimsonHerring, whom I've been trying to run away to stay motivated throughout leagues. And then next you have TheDestroyist, myself, who is a hopeful league champion. And finally, you have Mercy, who has been one of my direct competitors throughout leagues. In addition, here is Boy G that somehow managed to glitch their way into the Legend League finals. It has been a long journey to get here as I have been racing towards this moment since leagues were released 3 months ago. It was challenging at times to being able to balance working full time and other real life activities while still being able to do upwards to 1,000 races in a couple days in order to make it to the next round of leagues. There was at least two setbacks throughout my journey towards becoming a league champion, which involved a family vacation and being unwilling to start racing right away, and fears that it would be impossible for me to reach the next round due to the racing activity it would require. We have less than 10 minutes left until leagues reset, so let's do a couple races while we wait. Okay, we are down to the final moments before the league tournament will finally be over, where according to the news posts, we will be crowned league champion for being one of the top 10 racers during the league tournament. Okay, so here we go. It looks like the final stats for this week was 359 races, which we did racing for 2 hours, 33 minutes, and 12 seconds to earn a total of 468,972 experience. It would have been nice to show the totals over the entire league tournament, but let's move on and see if we earned the league champion title in the Corsa Ultimate. I'm not seeing any achievements popping up, so that's kind of strange. I know there was questions asked about what happens when you complete the league tournament, like where do you go after, so let's check that out first. It appears the answer to that question is back to Legend League. Anyways, I think it's odd that I'm not seeing any achievements popping up stating that we won the Legend League tournament, so I guess it's time to take a look at my achievements. Well, I'm disappointed to say it appears I didn't earn the achievements from winning the Legend League tournament. So let's take a look at the profiles of some of my competitors that I think may have logged in since leagues ended and see if they got the Corsa Ultima. I have a few of them friended, so let's see if they're online right now. Well, it doesn't appear that they are, so let's go to their actual profiles. It appears that Mercy has earned the league tournament car without even racing, as he last raced 4 days ago, or the team API hasn't updated quite yet to show he is active. Let's see if Onion has been online recently. Well, it doesn't look like he's logged in yet, so I'll have to check his profile again later. Okay, next let's take a look at It's Pickles. It appears that he raced just 13 minutes ago, so let's see if he earned the car. Sadly, it doesn't appear that he earned the car either, so it appears that there must be some sort of bug with leagues at the moment. Well, it's been 3 weeks since I finished the Legend League tournament. I reached out to NT support a week later to give me time to calm down, as well as to allow someone to see if they could help resolve the issue quickly with their contacts. However, both of these attempts so far to fix this situation have not been successful. NT support responded to my support request within a few days, only to state that they are actively investigating the problem but do not have a timeline for the fix. I replied back because they did not address my question on whether or not I would still be able to get the achievement for being one of the top 10 winners from the Legend League finals. You saw in my video earlier that there was only 5 racers that had qualified into being into the Legend League tournament, so all of us should have received the rewards for completing it. They did not reply to that email after a few days, so at the advice of my team captain, I sent a follow-up email asking once again if I could please have the achievements that I earned by completing the Legend League tournament. They replied back the next day stating that they are still investigating into the root of the issue and are not manually awarding any rewards at this time. The system simply does not allow it. At this point, I'm not really sure if I will ever receive the rewards that I've already earned from my racing over the last 3 months. Also, I'm not even completely sure how you actually win the Legend League tournament, as very few that have completed it actually have the Corsa Ultimate in their garages. I have been asking myself, what should I do? Should I continue to wait and hope that Nitro Type will solve the problem and make this right? Or should I give the Legend League tournament another chance and face the possibility that I will be disappointed once again at the end because after weeks the problem still has not been fixed? After all of this happened, I took a 10-day break from racing on Nitro Type. If you're wondering what I decided to do, then keep an eye on my channel for maybe a possible future video.